Let's get it started right, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, that would be a good way to start. The right way.
Yep. Here we are in Adobe Creative Cloud Express. I plan on trying to do some different things with the quick actions having to do with video in this online suite here. So I have a few video clips that I recorded with my Canon XF705, and we'll see how this stuff works. All of my files are MP4s. I've never tried any of these things with this program before, so we'll see what happens. First thing we'll try is trim video. Trimming has to do with taking a timeline of a video and making it shorter. And I think I'll find one of these that I marked to use for trimming video. All right, here it is. And it looks like I have some controls where I can change the time code of the start time and the end time. This looks pretty good. And I can see that as I change the parameters on the timeline, I can see the time code changing. Let's see what we got. I'll move, looks like I have a playhead that I can move across the clip. And I'm going to try, let's try the spacebar. All right, spacebar does what I would expect it to. Plays and pauses. I think I'll modify my end time just a little more. And the start time, I want to have that kid looking at the camera when it starts. Let's go preview it again. Hey, that looks like enough of a shot to use. I started at 8 seconds in and I ended at, sorry, it looks like I started at 80 frames in. Must be using 120 frames a second. And I ended up at 2 seconds and 59 frames. So I can, if I needed to, change what's going on here with landscape or portrait orientation, I could do that. I could make it a square. If you're using this for editing video that's going to be seen on a monitor, I would try to stick with 16:9 unless you're making stuff that's intended to go exclusively to smartphones. Let's see. I don't think that the sound here is incredibly usable. So I think I'll just go in and mute this video right off the bat. Done about all I can with this. Let's download it. See how long things take. Wow, this might take forever. And thus is the problem. Oh, wow, with online processing of video projects. Hey, that's faster than I thought it would be. So I'll go show this one in my Finder. And looks like it's doing the same thing with the name on my movie clip here. Now, just for fun, I think I'll change it. Mando costume. All right, I'll move that to my clips that I think I might use. All right, I think I'll try another one of these functions. Not worried about resizing my video yet, but I think I might go reverse a video. Cool. Let's try that with this one. And will it let me do much else besides reverse it? We'll find out.
Many unbearable hours later.
Is the one from... No, it's the same one from Bad Batch episode. All right, looks like we are opened up and in reverse video. It's looking like I might have some of the same controls as trim video, which is interesting. Okay, so my video is already playing in reverse. Okay, that makes sense. And apparently I also have ability to control speed. Although since I'm in reverse, I might be stuck making a reverse video. That's fine. I still can control in and out points, it appears. And we'll see what this looks like when I hit play. Normal 100%. So looks like I was doing a slow zoom out. And whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like that part. So let's go. See what if I hit slow, it just plays slow now. So my slow zoom out becomes a push in. Even slower. I kind of like that. I think I'll use that. All right, let's see if I make it faster, what that's like. It shakes a whole lot at the end, but I kind of think I can use that better. Maybe I'll just go 150%. That probably works better for my shot. I don't hear anything, but I'll go mute it anyway. I'll hit download. NIGHTMARE. Move it down here. All right, what else should I try? Let's see if I just go to change speed, if it gives me anything else. Here's a trick you can use in the Finder in Mac OS is if you have something highlighted, you can just hit the space bar and preview it really fast. So I do think I'll use that one. Let's go hit change speed. And I'll find out what this does that reverse video didn't do. Looks like it has almost everything that reverse video did. So it lets me still change my in and out points. I think I'll see what happens if I slow it down 50%. Well, it gets really old when it's that slow. So I think I'll trim it even more and see if there's enough there to really justify using. Yeah, that's fine. All right. At this time, I think I'll try cropping a video and see what's involved in this one. All right. This is an 8-minute clip, so I really only want a little bit of it. And the idea here is if I had something where I didn't want it all in the frame anymore, I could go crop down my frame, only use a part of it. This is constraining me to 16 by 9. Of course, I could make it into a portrait orientation or a square, or unconstrained right here. I think I'll mute it also. And let's play it, see how much of it I have. I think I definitely don't want that much. Maybe a little more than that. 2 seconds worth? Yeah, that's probably fine. Downloading it. This is probably going to take a while because it's a lot of processing. It's writing the individual pixels. At this time, I have a few videos that I've already modified, so I think I'll work on seeing what I can do with merge. Let's take the first one, and now we'll see if I can add one. Oh, now it's having me search different way. I want to try something else, though. If I can just drag one of these in, does it let me do that? I don't see it yet. Original size. Okay, that's something I can work with. Has some ability to cut and work with sound or garbage pitch any of those I need to. I think it's going to make me go through this process to find it. I know, fortunately, I know where that stuff is on my computer. Let's go find one of those pans, see if I can hit open. There it is. All right, I'm putting some stuff together now. Let's go hit add. I'll go find Mando costume, open. Go hit add. Let's find that cropped pan, open it. Now, here's a question. Could I add a piece of music? I don't know if I have that ability in this. Let's see what happens when I hit the scissors. It's letting me cut individual pieces again at this point. So I'm gonna go. Oh, it took me back to trim. It looks like I got the trim controls back there. Somehow, I guess I must not have taken out the sound for that shot. Hey, there's a little story there. So let's see. I'll go back to this one. Maybe I'll have to remove the sound. I can do that individually on these, but I don't think any of them had sound anymore. Is there anything I'd want to put in to wrap things up? I think another shot of a trick-or-treater would be great. Sorry. We'll try that. I'm just going to mark it green, something I want to use. Go back and do this. Is it 106? There it is. And then within here, looks like I can go do my own trimming just on this one. We'll start it there. We'll end it before we turn around the corner. Now let's end it with this person in the frame. All right. So there's trim within merge. That works pretty well. Let's hit download.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, I'm looking at the video that I merged. So no sound. It took most of the sound out. One thing I didn't see in that software is a way to put a music track or another audio track in there. That still has sound. Oh my gosh.
That's really fun.
All right, one thing I think I'll try to do now is check out this GIF Converter and probably the little Batman and see what we can do with just that. I have trim controls again, so I just want to make a very short graphic interchange format. Just for this one, I think I'll go in and change the orientation to something different. Maybe a square this time. Oh, I don't like that though, because it put the black bars on it. Fill screen. Hey, I think that fixed it. All right, I'm making a pretty small GIF or GIF, whatever you want to say. Either way you say it, I'll probably argue with you. And I think I'll download it, see what we got.
A lot of boring math later.
All right, let's go look up this one. And I think I'll rename it really fast. It's one of the interesting things about this is how many times you're uploading and downloading things. And to play a GIF or a GIF, I'll probably have to open it up in a browser. Preview might also work to do that. All right. There's my single animated shot. Looks like a pretty easy operation. Hope it works for you. Thanks for listening.